At least that was over fast. Yep, it was. All right, instructions. I didn't have a chance to raise morales because I went on a battle. Oops. Or raise motivations. So then, Hubie, you've already got a B in both the things you care about, so let's just keep pushing it.
Your instruction has been beneficial.
Good, good. Linhart, put you on... Your faith is already pretty good, so I want to put you on reason training. Since you're likely just going to keep healing as we go on.
Oh. How?
So this is catch-up.
Tell me.
Caspar, you're mostly in axes now. You're fine with that.
Thanks.
I'm going to hold off on brawling until I'm better than you in it. Felix, work on... Sure, just keep doing Swordy Boy. I think I'll be lucky to get Felix to C rank authority by the end of the game. Even though I've been having him use battalions, he's barely halfway through E. It's slow going. It's very slow going.
He does not like leading people.
Okay, so Lysithia's got all of that. Sure, whatever. Flame. I'm only doing this because I had a chance to. Or, not because I had a chance to, because everybody else is already too puckered out. Group tasks, that should be fine. Goals, I see no reason to believe why this should have changed at all. Alright, go for the lecture. I hope we can get the Dark Seal from the third Death Knight battle, but if I recall correctly, that fight didn't go well last time. That's true, but it did go well in the Chapter 12 or 13 battle, so I can get it to make Hubert into Dark Bishop. For me, there's nothing worse than seeing those I care about come to harm. That's why I want to study faith and help others as a bishop. Nope. You're a paladin. Keep wearing the heavy armor. You can help people, but you must wear the heavy armor. It's Ash's birthday. Sure, why not, I guess. Take the mint leaves.
Thank you very much.
He doesn't hate mint leaves. He actually likes them. That was a good quote. Or a good comment.
Still too hot.
Exploring? Really? A former thief doesn't like exploration?
Yes.
I don't know.
Ideal professor?
I see now.
It's weird. I heard some gossip, likable allies, gardening mist. Likable allies, right? No, alright. I just have no interest or idea what Ash is into. I did sort of stop caring about him.
Thanks for the tea.
I'm gonna leave now. No, we still got charm for it.
It is done.
Okay, good.
How long will this take? Let's put this to the test.
Good. Caspar got Lancebreaker. That actually might let me put him to use there.
You've done me a great service.
Okay, so we got some militias, renown. Good. Hubert, what the fuck, man? Did you not actually... He's 8 experience away from mastering Monk. What is this garbage? Hubert, I can't believe I did that. Go back to being a monk. You need that ability. It's too good to leave behind. Yes.
I'll have this down in no time.
Okay, yeah, I think that's all we need right now, so let's just go back to do some explorations. Build up the motivations again. Support conversations that we got from those. Hubie and Bernie and Petra.
Good morning. The weather is nice today. So, weather we're having, isn't it?
You're initiating conversation, Bernie. What's wrong?
Indeed. Did you want something?
I'm really sorry.
I can't accept your apology until I know what it's for.
Oh, good point. I'm sorry
That was good.
I said you were terrifying.
Is that all? I'm used to that. No apology necessary.
But you've been avoiding me since then, right? You even stopped doing your deathly grin.
What? You actually got to him?
I'm merely trying not to frighten you. Is there something wrong with that?
It's not working. And yes, there is. You can't quit talking and laughing just to try to make me feel better. That's not really fair. I need to master my own fear.
Is that right?
Showing some spine there, Bernie.
Yes. Right.
Don't give her a heart attack immediately.
Why?
You told me not to forego laughing, so I laughed as hard as I could. Is it helping to conquer your fear?
Yes. I mean, someday it might. Maybe. I'm not ready!
I like those supports. Those are fun. There's advice I want to give, but I know I need to restrain myself. Yes, thank you. I don't want the help. I know people want to help, but I don't want it. So thank you for respecting that. Hubert and Petra.
Looking out toward Bridget, are you?
Yes. There are some times I cannot stop my thoughts from going home. It will be much time before I return. Bridget feels far away.
It is quite a long way. To say nothing of the sea that lies between here and there. Being unable to return must further add to the distance in your mind.
It is as you say. When I return to Bridget, I will be the new queen. I am wishing to help relations with the Empire.
I believe you will be successful. You may not be Lady Edelgard's equal, but you are resourceful enough to make an excellent queen. And unlike Lady Edelgard, you will not be forced to harden your heart.
Not Edelgard's equal. Is that what you are saying?
Yeah, that's kind of a cut down there you didn't need to give, Hubert. Come on.
Understand that I mean no disrespect by this, but it is a fact that you are far beneath her.
You just don't know when to stop, do you?
Make no mistake about what would happen if you were to raise your banner in revolt against her. She would crush you mercilessly.
That is not a difference of equality. It is a difference of power.
Even if our homelands were on equal footing, Lady Edelgard would still prevail.
I can see with clarity the difference between me and Lady Edelgard, but that has no matter. I would never lose.
How amusing. For your sake, you had better hope you are right.
Just always with the threats. The underlying just, you're gonna die. You're gonna die if you do something we don't like. Petra Ferdy.
Taking care of some weapon maintenance, Petra? You seem completely absorbed.
Here, let me bother you and completely distract you from your train of thought, because I am Ferdinand von Ayer.
Yes, taking care of the weapons has great importance.
Leave me alone.
I cannot argue with that. That weapon there, is it from Bridget?
No, it is a weapon of Dagda. But the people of Bridget used them often.
Fascinating. I have read about the weapons of Dagda, but this is my first time seeing one in person.
Lots of weapons and fighting techniques came from Dagda to Bridget.
Ah, so Dagda to the west had a big influence on the Bridget archipelago. I am fascinated by foreign fighting techniques. Would you consider teaching me sometime?
I will. But it is difficult to explain fighting with words. We can try sparring, maybe?
Yes, a practical demonstration. I would be quite grateful.
Let's have our beginning, then.
Kick his ass, Petra!
Perhaps we should stop there.
Oh? Do you think you have understanding of the fighting techniques from Dagda?
I'm not done kicking your ass yet.
Yes, now that I have experienced it firsthand. I used to look down on foreign fighting styles, but I was clearly remiss.
Because you're a noble and you think you're the best.
The footwork, the nimble way you shift your weight is extraordinary. I will have to remember those moves for the next time I am in battle. Clearly, you have honed your skills through practice. Your fist felt as sharp as a spear.
Bridget is stuck in between Dagda and Fodlan. It is of much importance to hone our fighting techniques. I am of the royal family, but I am a warrior before that. I must fight to live and to protect my home.
When the alliances of Bridget and Dagda encroached on the Empire, they were always driven back. But perhaps the Empire's victory was due to geographic advantage or divine intervention, rather than military superiority.
That sounds right.
Having met you, that is what I think. I cannot help but feel a little disgraced. I held foreign fighting styles in such low regard without ever seeing them for myself.
Self-reflection? I don't believe it.
When I came to Fodlan, I felt disgraced for many things that I learned. But there is no disgrace in losing ignorance. We need to be learning and growing with each other. Always.
Yes, by working together we can make progress. And both sides need to look ahead to the future.
That wasn't terribly awful in every way, but I'm still gonna hate him.
He's better than he looks on the
Bernadetta,
surface.
If you have a moment, I would like to discuss what happened before.
My nemesis! The hour of fate arrives.
Yeah, you see, this is unacceptable. He's here to kill Bernadetta. No, terrible person.
I am not here to hurt you. You need not even open the door. Just listen to me.
I don't have to open the door? Is this a truce? Okay. I like truces.
Thank you. I would like to apologize for sticking my nose into your business the way I did. I thought you might be unhappy all cooped up in there, and that maybe I could help. But I've had time to reflect on what you said, and I realize I was mistaken.
Oh, thanks for caring, but I'm fine actually.
I see that. I suppose that is what I'm trying to say. I should not have pushed you to do something that you did not wish to do. And for me to frighten you like that? That was unbecoming conduct for a noble.
This would have been fine if you had just left your fucking noble out of it. Now you're bad again. Now you're bad again, Ferdy.
A little bit.
Frankly, I am embarrassed by my behavior. I disgraced myself. As for my injury, you need not feel guilty or afraid. The sprain was a result of my own thoughtlessness, not anything you did. I have always strived to be a good person, but I suppose all that striving was for nothing. I have failed in my duty as a noble.
Ferdinand?
Yes, Bernadetta?
I don't really know much about this sort of thing, but you shouldn't say things like that about yourself. It wasn't all your fault, you know. I'm to blame too. I hurt you, and I'm sorry.
Really, it is fine. It healed quickly.
And it wasn't for nothing either.
I am not so sure.
I do like my time alone. Actually, it's more of a need. But you're right. I also need to venture out every once in a while. Maybe if I work as hard as you do, I can try it a little more.
Yes, keep working at it. You are already much more outgoing than you used to be.
When I mess up, or even when it's just a bad day, it's hard for me to step outside. I'm too scared. But the next day, I try again. Because I know that one mistake doesn't ruin everything. So you're still... I mean, just because you... That doesn't mean... I don't know how to put it. But that's how it is. So, the end.
What a graceful end to the conversation.
Hey! Come on, that was serious. At least I got you to laugh.
This is sweet. It's not really Ferdy being sweet, but it's just sweet seeing Bernie, like, get some development. Some self-reflection, that kind of stuff. That was nice. Hi, Negative, what's up? Bernadette is me. It is so much me. It hurts how much it is like me.
The only reason why you hate Birdie is because of the fact that he keeps thinking of himself as like, I should do this because I'm a noble.
There's no only to it. There's a great number of reasons why, but yes, almost all of them link back to that. I have a real disdain for anything that, like, puts power or puts weight or puts importance on birth, on, like, state of birth and stuff like that. So Ferdinand, even if he's using it as a reason to be a good person, fuck that. He keeps linking it back to something that does not matter and has no significance whatsoever. He's doing it for the wrong reasons. I had a huge, like, really moment in Shadows of Valentia when it's like, turns out Alm was actually royalty all along, because I'm like, that undercuts the whole fucking point of the story, which is that he was saving the world and like being this supremely powerful, respectful person, even though he was just a farmhand. Like, he was upending everybody's idea of that whole thing. And then right near the end of it, to just pull the rug out and be like, haha, he was royalty all along. I'm like, does nobody understand how that undercuts the whole story? Because now all of his greatness can just be ascribed to him being a prince, instead of being a strong person. I hate stuff like that. I hate it so much.
Did he specifically know?
Alm? Like, what? Give me more context, because I'm talking about multiple things here.
Did Alm, like, for the Echo thing, did Alm specifically know that he was the prince before the reveal?
He had no idea. So he wasn't doing it for that reason either. What is it that I needed to do here? Yeah, I need to hit up the church. Almost still raised as a farmhand, not as a noble who had combat experience, right? Yes. He was trained in combat by Mycen, who, like, wasn't a noble either. Like, he had a title, but it was more, like, he was also just mostly a commoner that I think, was granted it through just being really, really good at his job. Someone I can't seem to beat. What's a quick and easy way to make him give up and say uncle? Have you considered poison? Quick and easy never works. Sorry, Leonie. Alright, so here... Hilda Ferdy again. I'm just trying to build up as much support as I can with Hilda. I want to have a strong case if she finally opens up. Sorry for being gone so long. I was looking for the Death Knight Chapter 8 stats and it took a minute to find them. It's alright, don't worry about it. So that's that. Yes, I need motivations. Well, I have to hit the garden, and then motivation meals is going to be the biggest time sink this time. Harvest the thingsies. Yeah, I'm actually really close to A rank, so I think I'm going to hold off on doing more battles until I get to A+. Because then that'll let me knock out 3 on a day instead of just 2.
Let's see.
No.
And maybe I can avoid having to do hours upon hours of fishing for it, too.
I guess that...
Okay, so... Meals.
Yes.
Let's do a... What's this special today? Dining with students from your own house. Okay, support from my own house. Yeah, they're all marked as being Black Eagles now. Okay, sure. So goals. Everybody is down. So let's do a Bernie Hubert meal. But I have to find something that they both like, which is going to be the problem. Since Hubert likes so few things to begin with. There we go.
While I have little interest in food,
Well, it's true that having the whole he was actually a noble of birth undermines the whole message, but I think they wanted to go the full born and raised nobles are not always superior and what matters is your own actions. They could have done that better by not having Alm be a prince. Like, that is not necessary for that storyline whatsoever. Who else? Yeah, let's do Ellen Lysithea. And then I should figure out who actually has supports that I haven't done anything with yet.
I love this meal.
Eating delicious food.
So, goals. Who does Ferdy or Linhard have supports with that I haven't started? We've got C ranks across the board. Oh, right, I wanted to have Ferdy eat with Lorenz. Hate meal? Hate meal? No. Give me something that Ferdy loves, but that Lorenz fucking despises. I want to make him suffer. Lorenz hate. No. Ferdy, Lorenz hate. No. It's gotta be in here somewhere. There must be something with that combo. There we go. All right, cool.
Yay.
Pristine manners are essential.
All right, I've already
indeed.
done this one. They don't care for the food, even though Ferdy actually loves it. He's just being uppity-hoity. Ferdinand.
I think for
Sorry.
I think for like the special conversations, they just say the same thing no matter what the quality of the food is.
Ferdy and Lorenz, they only have a B rank. I might be able to do this without having to recruit him.
Ah, that fragrance. Could it be? Ferdinand, I cannot help but notice the exquisite tea you're drinking.
Not many can appreciate it, let alone recognize it. I'm impressed.
Perhaps you would be so good as to indulge me with a cup?
By all means, allow me to pour.
So, tea.
Ah, what a delightful aroma. When I close my eyes, I feel as though I've wandered into a rose garden.
Now it's time for nobles to talk about noble things.
Such a precise, poetic description. But please, drink up. No need to stand on ceremony.
How gracious of you. Very well. Flavor, fragrance, and hue, all in fine harmony. This is a most superior brew, and in a market saturated by pale imitation, no less. You did well to acquire such fine fare.
Ferdinand, what are you doing so low?
You are clearly quite passionate about tea. And more than just passionate, you know what it takes to brew a fine cup. To say nothing of your flawless etiquette and sterling attentiveness.
Certainly, proper etiquette at tea time is one of the surest hallmarks of quality breeding. And the extent of one's attentiveness is quite often indicative of the depth of one's
Oh,
character.
the vocabulary here.
The ability of a person of fine stock to exhibit a rich quality of character is precisely
They are
what
the
determines
fancy
whether
men.
one is worthy to be called noble.
Oh, it's twisting my stomach.
And all of that can be seen in how one handles such a simple thing as a cup of tea.
Ah, marvelously put, Lawrence. I can tell you have given much thought to this subject. And if I may, I have always considered you to be the very model of noble comportment.
Oh, likewise, this has certainly been an extraordinarily meaningful cup of tea.
I wholeheartedly concur. Before we part ways, I would like to offer you some of these
This
leaves.
whole thing could be stated in like 6 words, which is like, this is a good tea, bro.
Truly? Well, I'm flattered, but
This is
I
so
cannot
much
simply
waste of
accept them
breath.
without offering something in exchange.
So much wasted breath.
You simply must allow me to host you in turn, by way of recompense. We shall drink from House Gloucester's finest teacups and enjoy the loveliest of its cakes.
That sounds exquisite. I look forward to it.
This is just spoiled, pampered, hoity-toity bastards wasting time and money on shit that doesn't matter. I hate them. I hate them so much. Did Ferdy meet his daily death quote for the day? I forgot to kill him in the side battles. This is my failing. I apologize. I will go jump off the pier and give my, what's the word? Give my, there's a word. I keep forgetting like specific words lately.
He's not gonna stop killing Furry until he finds a reason to like him.
Give my Repentance! Give my repentance to Flane. Welcome to France. Alright, cool. I guess I'm just never going to France. I'm sorry, Camille. And stop killing Ferdy. No! I will not stop killing Ferdy! The guy's an asshole. He needs to learn. Normal rule number 23. All sentences must have at least 10 words, no less.
I mean, they had to find something to talk about during support just over a cup of tea.
That's the thing, though. They didn't talk about anything. They talked about the tea. It's like falling back on the shape of that cloud in the sky there.
Just like tea, okay?
Who can Felix work with? A lot of people, I know, but let's do Felix and Seth, since I am gonna use him. Well, no, this is boosted for members of your own house, so I should do Felix last. Linhardt and Caspar, sure.
Yeah, it's eating time.
Caspar, do develop table manners. Begin by chewing with your mouth closed.
Linhardt's fun. I like Linhardt. I like Linhardt and Dorothea. The magic users are good in this house. Dorothea and... Who does Dorothea work with? Why not? Well, yeah, alright. Full menu. Let's do... Felix, wherever you are. Felix and Seth.
That looks appetizing.
It's nice to share a meal with others.
Enjoy yourself, damn it. I want soup. I'm hungry. The most uptight of French people are using that extensive vocabulary to describe elegance and greatness for 3 peas on a plate. That's why I only go to chili cafes and got homemade food. Is it wrong that like fits exactly what most people's fucking stereotype of French people are?
French nobles, at least.
Does Dorothea work with Petra? Yeah, she should, yeah. Does Dorothea work with Ash? No. Okay, Dorothea, Petra. Bam, bam.
I think I would be.
Okay, good. More motivations. Then we've got Ash and Mercedes, and that should be everything. And I know they can work together because they both come from the same house.
This is...
Cool. And I have 1 point left to spend. I don't need to train Flane. I don't think so. So I'm gonna go actually get this on literal training. I'm gonna go spend this with Rhea, I think. But also talk to Seth, because he probably needs to give me his eternal thanks for making Flane happy.
You participated in the fishing tournament.
Cool.
Well,
Rhea, teach me about fisties. Actually, I'm very close to S rank in swords, and I will get that fisties by using it in combat. Rhea, teach me about combat, swords. Do you mind, miss? Thank you. Some people, I can't believe the folks you staff at this place sometimes. Linhardt, Caspar.
Why am I having so much trouble fighting these tall guys? They're not even stronger.
Oh, right, this.
You've got to help me come up with a strategy.
All people.
Is that not a waste of time? Even if I handed you a perfect strategy, something I've done in the past, you'd never follow it through.
That's because your plans are always so complicated. But come on, I need your help.
Complicated means that it is well developed and has steps to follow.
All right, I will share with you my tactical genius. I call this my secret plan.
You already have a plan? You really are ready for anything. So, what is it?
Land the first hit. Then keep hitting them hard and fast as you can until they stop hitting you back.
So, you're basically telling me to just fight?
Yes.
Dodge their attacks, keep up the assault, then go for the knees. Done.
The secret is the knees?
Being tall means short people are closer to your knees. Exploit the enemy's weakness, cast
Ah, I actually did put some thought into that.
Makes sense. That doesn't sound like my style, though. I don't really want to exploit a weakness.
Then go ahead and continue losing. Or you can listen to the rest of my plan.
There's more? Fine. Tell me the rest.
Your defense is careless. The last bit of my secret is that you need to train in that area.
I won't argue with training. Let's go.
No, I don't think we should...
Come on! You've even got that height advantage you're always going on about. You're the perfect training partner for me. Quit stalling and
He doesn't want to fight you.
Fine, I'll train with you, but only for a bit.
All right, Linhardt. Come at me again.
You kicking his ass?
Gaspar, please. I need
Actually, you're just exhausted.
water. I need water. I'm gotta go get some. Bye.
Huh? Hey, get back here.
Let the man rest.
He got away.
Jeez. He's taller than you. He has more surface area to move with his big lanky joints. I can do so. Wow, look at all these supports that are just like, you can totally do this, but not until some story stuff happens. What I can do is Seteth. Okay. Fine with that. Seteth is an interesting fellow, and I'm looking forward to learning more about him in this playthrough. Get out of my fucking ass, Tomas. You can't just be sitting there ready for me to come jetting down out of the sky, like, behind me. It's creepy.
Ah, there you are. I apologize for calling you in so suddenly. Please, sit.
Right,
There is a matter I would like to discuss with you.
He's just like, I don't trust you, and I don't know why you're here. So just be aware of that.
I believe I've told you this before, but it is my responsibility to aid the Archbishop in all her duties.
Like?
Spiritual instruction, ceremony oversight, donation management, all of the church's many administrative tasks. I oversee not only the priesthood, but also the Knights of Seros and the Officers' Academy. The Archbishop entrusts a great deal to my discretion, and I am honored by her confidence. Even when she must make decisions herself, she often seeks my counsel in advance. And yet, your appointment to a teaching position at the Officers' Academy was a complete surprise to me. Not only that, but you have also been entrusted with the Sword of the Creator. I was as surprised as anyone else to learn that. Frankly, I am just not sure how to handle you. I am the Archbishop's right hand, and yet when it comes to you, I have been told almost nothing.
You don't trust me then? Mm-hmm.
Not quite. I do find you to be a trustworthy individual, but my subjective opinion is not enough. I have a duty to be cautious. Should the Archbishop's trust in you prove to be misplaced, it is the faithful who will suffer most. First, I would like to know just how much you know about yourself. You are the child of Geralt Eisner, correct?
His last name is Eisner? What? Never heard this before.
That's quite a vague reply for such a basic question. As the former captain of the Knights of Seros, Geralt is renowned throughout Fodlan. If you really are his child, then no one would voice any complaint about you joining the Knights. How long has it been since you became a mercenary?
About 10 years, give or take, I think.
Given your youth, that hardly seems likely. Come to think of it, I have never asked your age. Just how old are you exactly? Your face says it all. You truly don't know, do you? Just what was Gerald thinking, raising you this way? Given your responses thus far, I feel as though any further questions would just be a waste of our time. However, permit me to make one thing clear. Whatever her reasons, the Archbishop has placed great faith in you. Do not betray that trust. That is all.
I'll do what I can. She didn't really do a whole lot to explain to me mysteries and things in the last playthrough. She laid down a bunch of things, and then she laid down a few more things, and I just had questions abounding. And then time skip happened, and then it's like, oh, she's in the capital. We're gonna go to the capital. And Dimitri was like, we're gonna go to the capital for a good long period of time. I want to go to the capital. And Catherine's like, we're gonna go rescue Rhea, right? And then the game ended, and I never saw her face again. No fill-in happened whatsoever.
Nothing about Rhea.
Even if you're very turned off of France by my comments, me and my sis know cool places that are pretty chill and not too uptight, only if you're interested. No, I know that all of France isn't going to be like a hoity-toity noble douche-hosen place. I'm just largely not interested in Europe as a whole. That's like just on me. I'm not big on traveling. I know that Europe is like huge for history and culture and all kinds of like tourist destinations and stuff like that. None of that really appeals to me in any way. So I'm not turned off of France by your comments. I'm just joking around about it. I just have almost no interest in Europe, personally. Aside from French animation, like, I like it when it comes to video games and media, and, like, French animation is very beautiful. I know that. Well, largely. Like, the style of it tends to be pretty good looking. Alright, so I've done the supports, I've done the choir stuff, church, fishing. I think we're done here. Manual instructions. Let's go. Everybody's all charged up and ready to go again. So let's get Mercedes, some more teaching in this bow stuff. D rank, good, you got star. Beep, 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 beep. Cool, that's all done up. L. Probably okay where she's at. You also know a whole lot of things, but you're not using all of them. You're focused in what I want you to do. Somebody else had a secret. Right, it was Flame, but I don't care about that. So, Petra, you need an A in your axes to do what I eventually want you to do, so keep going on that. Kinda not all here today, are you, Petra? Who else? I mean, sure, I can keep pushing L down the heavy armor path. That'll be nice.
My efforts were not in vain. I'm improving, thanks to
you. Learned Smite? From heavy armor? Really? Huh. Okay.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I thought that came out of something else. But I kind of forgot what, so that's on me. We've got some B ranks happening now, like natural B rank. Oh, right, Ferdy, teaching him in his riding.
I will master this.
3 more. Nobody else really here is like somebody that I am confused about what I want to teach them, so call out some favorites, I guess.
Hubert.
Okay, Hubert gets one. Even though the only things he's good at are authority and black magic. I mean, he's also got a plus in bows and lances for some reason. I still don't understand wholly why. But he also has a half-decent growth in strength. So maybe I should give him a physical weapon, just so that sometimes when he faces a mage, he can hurt them.
Maybe give him a bow?
I have so many archers, though. Like Ash, Bernie. you know, 2. Mercedes is gonna have a bow too in heavy armor.
Could go for lances then.
Yeah, I don't have much in the way of lance users. And I also don't know if there is any magic lance. Like, there's a Levin sword and there's a bolt axe. I don't know if there's a magic lance.
There's also, I think, a magic bow.
Yeah, there's a magic bow too. But I'm talking about the main 3. Like the upfront physical 3. He's got something in lances now, but all of that just came from training him to get his hidden talent. He does have that special, like, lance combat art that uses magic. Okay. All right, I guess I'll give him physical stuff. Doesn't really need it, but it's not vanilla though. I should focus on the magic first. Once he like maxes that out, then I can switch wholesale over to something else. Let's give... Who else needs some work? Dorothea could use some more faith. Work up your Healy abilities, your support stuff. Felix has a B in swords. Ash could probably get a little bit higher. Yeah, like if I want him to be a sniper, he's gonna need an A rank in bows. And I'm having him use a lot of axes right now, so I've got one more left to spend. Sure, I'll give him a little bit of work in bows. He also had a hidden ability in lances, but I think I just, like, threw that out. I'm just not doing that. Okay, good. That's all that. Goals haven't changed, group tasks haven't changed. Go for it.
Professor.
I would hypothesize that reason, while necessary, cannot result in true understanding without a little faith. You'll let me test this theory, won't you? Lysithea, you say that you are all about reason, and yet you don't. You couldn't suss out my current lesson plan for you, even though it's what you've been studying for a month. Okay. Cyril's birthday? Nah.
Amazing, no?
I'm dead set on ignoring Cyril until the end of time.
Not in vain.
Not a total waste.
Okay, I think I've got, yeah, a little bit more professor level to go. And correct me if I'm wrong here, but these are available for quite a while yet. The quest probably isn't going to go away, and the rumored nuptials is available until 2/22, so we have like 4 months to get back to this one. I can do those later. So, hop up here, do the church stuff. Let me check my supports. I currently have available... Yep, I have the A rank available with Hilda, so there's no more supports I can really get with her. So I can stop putting her into the choir practice. Whenever I go for a walk, I get the strange feeling someone is watching me. Who could it be? Your overprotective big brother. She's not satisfied, even though she knows it's probably true. I'm not good at cleaning up. I try my best, but before I know it, everything's messy again. Cleaning is easy when you have a plan of attack. Yeah. And life would be so much easier if no one had to talk face to face. Isn't written correspondence like this really the best form of communication? Or face-to-door chats? I think you're missing the point of communication, Bernie. I know you're not happy with that, but I'm fine with that. So, as for choir stuff, Dorothea can use some faith building, and so could Manuela. And I also plan on recruiting Manuela soonish, so we'll do this.
I'll keep my voice down. This is no good.
Oh, I see now.
Only 885 points left. If I force myself through some professor level stuff here and now, I can probably get A rank before the next month. So let's do the dining halls that need doing, and then I'll fish what's left. Goals, so, Mercedes works with Ferdy's is locked off. I can get Felix, Ash, and Hilda. So sure, let's do Hilda. Actually, here. Today's special, Hubert and Petra. Since those guys can work together.
While I have little in...
I would...
Good, sick. That gave me like 200 points. Ooh. I might get it just for meals. Mercedes.
You're definitely gonna hit A+ with this.
He's watching through the McDonald playground over Flame. God damn it.
This is my...
Oh yeah, I'm getting like 200 every time. I'm not gonna have to fish at all. Have Elle and Ferdy already hit their B rank? They have not. Okay, I want to see her give another smackdown to that dude. But I also want to see Dorothea and Ferdy do a bit of sparring. The amount of memes this game has spawned is great. There's a lot of memeability in it.
Best when you are sharing it with others. Do you not think so, Dorothea?
Yes. Present company excluded, of course.
I want to see the hate. The hate she has so strong for Hubert. I mean, not for Hubert, for Ferdinand. Yeah, let's do Elle and Hanneman. Hand job. Oh, hand job.
Hanneman.
Why fish for professor levels when you can eat the fish?
Oh, I love this meal.
You should continue eating, of course. However, do you mind answering a few questions?
Hanneman, come on. This is supposed to be a nice time. Not study research time. Who's left? Ash and Flame. Sure, I don't even care if they have a thing together. I'm just gonna get them both out of the way. Maxed out.
This looks delicious.
This is nearly...
Ba-bum-bum. All right, maxed out. Perfect. Next month I can start doing 3 things in a battle window. Now I can do training. So, Rhea, where are you? I hear that Seteth's VA has been getting in on the Seteth Sense memes, kind of like how Claude's VA has just sort of embraced all of Claude. Yeah, that sounds right.
Of course, I look...
Faculty training, teach me. Oh, look, I'm so close to 2 things, but I want to get that S rank. It's right there. Oh God, it's right there. Seteth,
I hear that
you want to teach me about swords? Give me that sweet S rank.
Sword.
Sword.
I still have much to learn.
Sword crit plus 10. Great. So, 1 more training point left to get. Either swords from Manuela or faith from Manuela.
I'm not going...
Teach me faiths. Teach me to faith. Okay, so I think I did the... Maybe I didn't do the gardening. Let's go check on the garden, and then there's a few supports to be had. Excellent. So, bam, 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 bam. Yup. Cultivate, give him some bone meal. Okay, good. That's all done. Supports. Ferdinand and Dorothea.
You have arrived at just the right time. Care for one of these handmade treats?
My goodness, Ferdy. When did you become such a talented confectioner?
Oh, Dorothea, I am hardly an expert.
Nevertheless, you have managed to make some tasty-looking treats.
Well, it is the first time I have tried my hand at it. Honestly, there were several unsuccessful attempts preceding this one.
That's fine.
I made these pastries to solve that riddle you gave me. The reason you despised
Wait.
me.
Oh?
That what?
You said I was like a bee. The bee is a dutiful worker, just as I am.
Oh, right. You're trying to take this and spin it into a positive. No. No.
But the bee inherits a capacious home, with a wealth of honey. Similarly, I inherited my fortune. I did not receive it as a reward for my labor. I surmised that perhaps you'd feel differently about me if I earned something all on my own.
Oh, you are somehow taking something positive from that. Okay.
That was my plan. To emulate your transformation from desperate pauper to successful songstress.
I mean, he's still throwing underhanded insults.
All on your own? Did you renounce your nobility? Give away your riches?
No, I made these. I obtained all the ingredients on my own, without anyone's
Using
help.
the money that you inherited.
You mean you got the sugar and the flour?
Yes. To earn the flour, I worked in the fields. To earn the sugar, I carried a merchant's wares.
Oh, you actually did work for them.
Who did the cooking? You?
Naturally. I took on some extra chores in exchange for use of the kitchen at night.
I have to admit, that's impressive.
Huh.
Hey, it looks like you had a bit of an accident. Is your hand okay?
Yeah, Dorothea's face is like mine, except my eyes are narrowed in suspicion. Like, huh, you actually took a good idea from that, huh?
I burned myself a little while I was baking. Nothing to worry about.
Nonsense. That burn will scar you, know. Come on, let's get you to the infirmary.
Wait, Dorothea! You have yet to try my treats.
It's not the point.
You should be fine now, Ferdy. Big shot nobles have to treat their bodies with care just like the rest of us.
There you go again. Noble this, noble that. Though you did say it with less disdain than usual.
Nothing gets past you. As it were, I may have reconsidered you a little.
You have reconsidered me? Finally! Just as I had hoped, we are becoming friends. Now then, I propose that we...
Slow?
I only said I reconsidered a little. And you still haven't figured out why I said you're like a bee. Which is funny, because you look like a bee right now. Bye!
What?
So, I am still a bee. A completely mystified bee.
Yeah, and I don't know what she's talking about with that riddle either, unless it's just you're annoying. Buzz off.
This support chain is probably one of my favorites.
The first one was awesome because it's just, I hate you. This one is like, oh wow, you actually did not...
That's Professor.
You made something, sure, but you also didn't just buy it with the money you had. You went out and actually, like, earned everything. That's more than most spoiled people would ever think to do, so that's good. That's good.
Yeah, he's not a completely spoiled brat. He does do things by himself.
Just as we'd hope, just as I'd hope. We're becoming friends. I wish that were me. Alright. I think that's it. I think that's it here. Let's end the free time, and then we've got a battle to do. But before that, I have to get something for my gut. I'm not sick or nothing. I'm just having a lot of, like, growlies in it, so...
I need to leave for a bit. I'll be right back.
All right, I'm going to get some breakfast. I'll be back in a few minutes. I'm back. Let's do it. Festivities.
This is my absolute favorite.
This is my favorite.
Let's do the battle. Battle. Certifications? I should actually pay attention to this one. Although I can buy stuff once I get out to the battle. Oh, fuck. Hubert can't be a monk for the Battle of Eagle and Lion, can he? What does the Dark Mage give him? Miasma and Heartseeker. Nah, he's fine without that. Go Master Monk instead. I've been curious to see what this one does when you play a different house.
Gronder Field is in the Empire. It's actually part of my family's territory. House Burgleys. It is the largest field in all of Fodlan. The grain it produces sustains the whole Empire. Wait, I sure hope we don't destroy all that grain.
It is considered the most suitable place for a large-scale battle.
Professor, if it were up to you, how would you approach this battle?
I'm gonna fight him head on. Yeah.
That sounds like a certain someone we both know. But as you wish, we'll use whatever strategy you think is best. If the Black Eagle House bands together, we won't lose.
Our strength is superior. So if we do lose, it will be on your shoulders, Professor.
I'm not taking that responsibility. No.
If you are not confident you can do this, just sit back and leave it to me.
The most you will do is make things worse. You'll just get in Lady Edelgard's way.
Are you two about to fight? Oh, count me in! Wait, no, I think we all need to calm down.
You could use that advice all the time, Caspar. Why don't you take it?
We have no lack of opponents. I am ready to go hunting for our enemies.
Hunting isn't exactly... Well, I guess they're pretty similar, actually. I'm just gonna hide in the fort and cheer everyone on. There, is a fort, right?
Sure, but it's deep in enemy territory. How kind of you to offer to cut through for us.
What? No, that's not what I meant! Good work, Burn.
You fucked up.
This will be your first battle, won't it, Flane? You don't seem nervous at all.
I shall give it my all. Our battle will begin shortly. The flag of the Black Eagles will soon grace Gronder Field.
It's not like these students are capable of throwing fireballs that could completely destroy the continent's food supply. No big deal. It's not like this is the house that has the most fireball throwers per capita. It's fine. Excuse me. And again, ugh. I mean, I still have an apple. Sorry, this is gonna crunch. Ah, okay. So, you start in the same place no matter what. Because this is the spot where the Blue Lions started last time. And at the time, it made a lot of sense that the Blue Lions, you know, Fargus, would start in the north. And the Empire would be in the lower left, where they are, relative to the world space. And the Lesser Alliance is in the east, where they are, on the continent. But, yeah, I was going to be really surprised if they started me in the lower left with all these fortifications, and also with access to a ballista. So, the Kingdom takes this on when you play as the Black Eagles. And then when you're playing as the Alliance, it's probably that the Kingdom gets shunted here and the Empire still gets the big lower left section. So Dimitri's out here rocking his Lord outfit, and a lance. As I expected he would. The Fargus people don't look right with a red backdrop. I'm gonna come out and say that. It worked for the Empire, and the Alliance has yellow, because that's what they use for the third group. But the Kingdom is blue, and yet their backdrop is red. No. I get that's because your units have to be blue, because blue is friendlies, always. But it would be kind of cool if they kept the house colors, regardless which side you were on. Anywho's, we have Sylvain here. He's out as a cavalier. We got to, all right, let's do this the long way. So I see a bunch of enemy units that are around 14, 15. My units are 14, 15 as well. All right, so even though I have crazy big, like, experience gains, I'm not over-leveled for this. So Annette out here is a mage. Perseverance, you get Rally, Fire, Reason, Axe Prowess, Seal Speed? Oh, that's rough. And Unsealable Magic. Okay. You also have a Training Axe. Poor strength to use it, though. Kingdom Soldier, Flyers, Knight, Armor Knight, Pegasus Knight. Ingrid over here with a Short Spear and a Blessed Lance. Lady Knight, Canto, Lance Fair, Avoidance, Lance Prowess, Darting Blow, and Pass. Oh, you're gonna be bothersome. An Archer hanging out here. This would probably be where Ash is supposed to be, so once again, I've taken the Archer away from the Ballista. That would be Felix. You've got Philanderer, Canto, Lance Prowess, Death Blow, and Swordbreaker Plus. It's not just Swordbreaker, it's Swordbreaker Plus. What? How do you have access to something like that already? Oh, sweet King Dedue. You would be Mercedes, yes. So heal, White Magic, Faith, Miracle, Unsealable Magic. Dedue, Staunch Shield. If unit takes no action except wait, grants defense +4 for a turn. Axe Prowess, Defiant Defense, and Armored Blow. Yep, you have a protection rating of 22. Did I see that right? That says 22, and that's gonna go up to 26 when you don't do anything. Okay, yep, you are a scary man. I knew you would be. You're making me proud even when I'm not on your team, Dedue. And then over here, likely the same things it was last time. Evasion Ring, you're fine, yup. Lion Soldier, Raphael, he's a fisty boy. Marianne the healer. Ignat's up here just being an archer. Lorenz on a cavalier. Hilda being that axe person with a short axe, range damage. I don't think I'd recruited Leonie yet at this point. Yeah, so this is the same thing all around. What is this ability? Defiant Strength, okay. Yeah, they shouldn't have Defiance yet. I mean, they can, but I got Defiance for mastering master classes. So it's just for the sake of, like, giving you some problem thing to deal with. All right, let's pick the units, since I have too many. Flane is obviously out regardless, so everybody else can take to the field, but whether or not they're on the field or as an adjutant is the question. Ferdinand is going to be valuable because he's my only cavalier, so let's just drop everybody and then re-add them as necessary. Ferdy's in. Dorothy doesn't yet have access to long-range magic. I'm going to take Linhardt for Physic. Mercedes as an Armor Knight seems good, but it's only really going to be handy if I can take to the center and let her, like, take up a defensive position. Otherwise, she's going to be very slow in walking around. Is there another unit, another slow unit I have I could give her to act as a tank adjutant? $15. Linhardt's pretty slow, but he's not going to be taking hits. Actually, all the units that I have are surprisingly fast. Elle's got weight -3, so you don't need it. I'm already pretty speedy. Bernie's not, but she won't be on the front lines. Maybe Caspar? Maybe Caspar. Yeah, let's do that. So I'll take Caspar along. Oh, also, if there's anybody level 13, you need to take to the field. Because you are lower on the experience chain right now. So that's another 2. Hubert needs to master Monk, so you come along. I've got Bernadetta to take the Ballista if I need to. I'd like to put Felix against some of his former comrades. Caspar to take Mercedes along, sure. And then Lysithea for the same deal, attack former comrades. That sounds good. Because I currently only have 1 mage on the field too, so I should take either Lysithea or Dorothea. So let's take you. Now 2 more adjutants needed. Ash and Dorothea. Let's throw Magic Dorothea along... Well, who does Ash support with? Petra and Caspar. I've already got somebody on Caspar, so Petra, you can take him. And then Ferdy Dorothea. Sure. Okay. Wait, no. Not that. Felix Dorothea. Yes. Cool. Let's run with this. Check in with the battalions. Make sure that they are all... replenished up. Oof, neck soreness.
Come back soon.
Okay, inventories. Make sure everybody is well set here. I don't need all the gauntlets, so let's stash the door key. Stash that. Give Caspar those ones. You can stash and stash. Take the irons, sure. Store that march ring. Oh, I could have given the march ring to somebody. That would have made it easier to cross the field. Who's still got low movement? Hubert and Linhardt and Lysithea only have 5, so I'm gonna give... Lysithea's got that. Accuracy. Take the march ring instead, Hubert. Or rather, Lysithea take the march ring. Just for this run. Stash the chest key, sure. Gonna take the worn down vulneraries for myself. Elle and Felix don't need to be holding onto bullions. That's just gonna take up inventory space. Trade the hand axe with Caspar, since he could use it. He doesn't have a ranged option right now, so... Hand axe, sure. Mercedes, I'm gonna leave you with that iron axe. No, wait, that's bad. You're not on the field right now, but you need to be because you need to get, physical... armor and axe experience, and it's very slow for you to get those, so I actually do have to take you along here. Or rather, I should take you along. You have 16 defense. What am I looking at for the units out here? 24, 30... Without a shield, you're actually not going to be that tanky against this group. So I'm not going to be able to just throw you out and let you soak up hits. This is a rough battle. Okay, so then I guess I'll leave Mercedes out. Let's take a run with this. These guys on the left are going to charge in, but I don't want to send up somebody really slow like Dedue last time to go and deal with them. I'd rather just lure them over here and continue my charge towards the ballista. So make sure I've got speedy units on the left. I'm going to try to gather around the bridge and then stride everybody up to the ballista next turn. So that means magic users need to be in the center. Okay. Quick run through the abilities. Weight -3, model leader, reason, sword prowess. Okay, this is all fine. Close combat, brawling prowess, authority. I'm gonna drop authority. Take instead... Sure, take that, and then equip on yourself a battalion that needs work. Never mind, everything that I have is maxed. Okay, so the Dusker Heavy Schultz, let me see here. L now has a B rank. You could use the Dusker Soldiers. And I've got an A rank. Linhart and Ferdy have Ds. Petra's got a D. Bernie's got a D. Hubert also has a B. Lysithia has a B. So I've got a bunch of people that have Bs now. I could use the Dusker Heavy Soldiers and make L into an unstoppable tank. Abraco Volunteers, Poison Tactic. Raldarius, the Galatea, the Edmund troops. That's good for somebody who hits both physical and magic. The Wyvern Co. for recoveries, King Alliance, that's into the Bs. Do I have B ranks that will give magic attack? Yes, the Edmund troops. There we go. Okay, so you take that. Nothing for magic attack for, Lysithia. But I could just take the Abraco Volunteers. Let her dance for people. What is Elle looking like for protection right now? She's only got 16 because she's not in heavy armor, so the Dusker Soldiers would actually let me tank with her and get her through Lord faster, so let's do that. And I will take... the Index Sword Fighters, sure. I wish it would show you what rank the battalion is that they have equipped. Because I can't see a place to see that. All it says is, like, the battalion level and their experience, but not what rank they are. I've got a bunch of people using E's right now that don't need to be using E's anymore, so I want to update them. But I only have so many D's. A little bit of protection, sure. Yeah, I could really use some more D battalions. Is there anything I could buy? Fusillade, magic, physical attack, Saros Armor Co. Magic Corps archers, cavalry. Sure.
Is that the
Take
one?
another impregnable wall for Bernie.
Come back.
So that's another person who can just use like 5 authority boosts in a turn, or in a level. Felix still stuck on E. But change the Remire Militia instead? No, that's gonna hurt you even more. Yeah, I have all these low rank E ones. I'd like to change that. Has Caspar swapped at all? You can use archers, sure. That gives you some protection. Then Caspar can use the Holy Monks. Okay, everybody has battalions, sure. Everybody has vulneraries. I didn't finish looking at abilities. Sword crit in case I need it. Sure, take that instead of model leader. Linhardt doesn't have anything. Ferdy, rallies. Rallies might not be bad for him. Defense and weight are good. Axe prowess is good. Seal speed. Lance prowess over axe prowess now. Yeah, I don't think the dexterity is necessary. You're good, fine. Defensive tactics. Swap that out for your authority, his weight -3. Okay, I think everybody's good on abilities. Swap out Wrath Strike for Draining Blow, yes. Shatter Slash, yep, that lowers defenses. That's gonna be good. Instead of Tempest Lance, reposition. I need it, I need it, I need it, I need it, I need it. More than Smash, yep. Petra's got Swap, Curve Shot, Smash, Helm Splitter, Wild Abandon. What is your hit usually like? You've got not great dexterity. 116 hit. Not actually the highest on my team, so I don't want Wild Abandon for you right now. I do want Swap. Curve Shot is good when I need the extra range. Use it in place of Smash. Bernie, Night Kneeler doesn't need it. Deadeye's fine. Hubert's good. Felix, Sunder. High crit. Yeah, do that. Wait, no, do that. Bombard. Fading Blow. Helm Splitter. Okay. Alright, I'm happy. Enough. No, don't save over that one. BBTV emails don't show up on stream. I don't know what BBTV is, so yeah, I guess not. Whew, route.
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion is set to begin at long last. Everyone, show off the results of your dedicated training.
Remember, we're not just fighting for honor. There's a prize at stake.
It's almost time to begin. Steel yourselves, everyone.
I like this scene. Well, I like all the scenes in this game. They're pretty good.
You all should know, I am not about to go easy on you today.
As long as we can pull off the win, doesn't matter how.
Our victory must be absolute, no matter what it may take.
It is time.
Forward, now!
For honor!
I almost feel like the scene was set up in a way to, like, I guess not. It doesn't suggest anything because it's not close enough to show who's who in that far away shot. All right, let's go. Let's do the thing.
The ballista in the center of the battlefield. The house that secures it will have a clear advantage.
Hurrying defeat. Okay. Units who are defeated will not be permanently lost. That's good. That's good.
I am Ferdinand von
I don't care. Oh, you're fast, actually. If I send you over to the left this time, that would probably work. Because last time I sent Dedue, who was very, very slow. But Ferdy has good defenses, and he's a cavalier, so we can catch up. "24, 24, and 24 versus his 18. That's going to be 6 damage apiece, 15 speed. None of them are anywhere near fast enough to double him. He will do the doubling. Do you have a range? You do have a hand axe. Oh, wait, it's not going to matter because he's going to be able to hit you from 3 spaces away. So don't worry about the hand axe. Just go set yourself in the forest for... Oh, too far away. I want to make sure that both they can all hit me, so I need to get that 2nd space away from the bridge. Fuck it, just block it off. All of my yes for this dubstep orchestra.
I will get the
I think this is like the... Sorry, not the first. The last one when we were rescuing Flame. That had different music than Fodlan Winds 2. But this one... that one was like sort of eerie and mysterious. This one is epic battle orchestra. So I do need to make sure that I keep track of this guy's range. He's currently going for Hubert, but even that's not going to do much. So if I can keep Hubert inside the range, just to like attract the shot, then I can heal him next turn.
Put me in there.
Sure, just do something. I don't care what. Lysithea, who was the other one that had that? Was it Bernie? Yeah, Bernie also has the impregnable wall. So let's do that for her too. A little bit of free authority.
Unexpected.
I thank you.
Now you're going for Linhardt, who's got more defense. Okay, cool.
Battle.
Can I attract you to hit me? The answer is yes, pretty easily. So who wants to go up and take that shot?
I will prevail.
Elle, I believe you can take this.
Leave it to me.
Save that dance for now. I feel like that's going to be important later. Everybody else just sort of stack up behind her in as close an approximation to the cross as we can make space for.
Stay focused.
Because next turn I'm going to have Casper move us all. Ooh, 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 though. Ooh, I just realized I'll be able to do something.
As you wish.
Let's do this. Gambit. Retribution.
That helps. A great
Now, Linhardt will be able to hit back if he chooses to attack the same target. I made the mistake of letting Lysithea get shot by the ballista when I played this map. Never again. Well, he's currently going for Linhardt, so it should be fine? Besides, she's got 10 protection. since she's holding a shield.
Well done.
Oh, he still doesn't get a counterattack. Okay. I forgot to turn on the animations again. That's alright. We'll get it next turn.
Black eagles and blue lions are fighting. Maybe we can sneak right past them.
Sneak past them to do what? You have to do fighting here. Oh, you have a seal. I didn't think about that. Fuck. That's still only 6 damage. Birdie, birdie.
Greatness awaits.
That's not great. I take back my cheers. Okay, so the hand axe is not enough to double him, since it slows me down a bit, I think. So what was it that you had? Seal speed, I see, okay. Your little ding hummer, that's what you're doing. Well, I'm gonna lock the both of you down right here. So, suck it. Didn't kill, but it does keep them out of the way. And now I can move back to rejoin the rest of the party. Options, animations, on, good. Okay, next up. Caspar, use your gambit here, because we're gonna charge.
Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah! She just runs, completely drops all composure, just flailing an axe over her head. Archer shits his pants. Oh god! Oh yeah. Yeah, this ballista is not gonna smell too good when we're done with it here.
Witness my power.
Fucking one-shot him. And I could have hit him twice.
That won't do it.
Ah. Charges like a psycho in Borderlands. Yeah, that's about right. I could even have Bernie take up the ballista this turn because I can have her run up and then have Lysithea go and dance for her. If I can take out the 2 armor knights, hell yeah, man. So you're too far away. Oh, Lysithea's the mage in front, though. You're the best person to go hit this guy. And Hubert's 2 space, like, just 2 spaces too far away. Lysithea's dance will hit everybody around her, so if I can position them in a way where there's multiple units that get a second turn, I can still do this. That's a hefty hit. I don't like that hit. So that's one. Another option is that I could have Shoebliss run up, Petra run up. That's not bad. I can take that. Yes! Dodgy Petra.
I work to grow.
Also got Felix available, so if we... No, I don't want to have him attack since he's already at level 15. Linhardt is here. We run him up. There we go. That's good. enough damage that I don't have to take a counterattack.
Can't get ahead of myself.
Okay, and then Hubert and Bernie. Just like this. Okay, Lysithea now. Come do your dancey thing. Aw, oh, fuck. I misunderstood. It's not that it's everyone around you, it's everyone around the target that you dance for. I can still get 3 extra moves out of this, but it's not going to be as much as I wanted it to be. Hubert's also going to take a shot to the face now, and there's not a lot I can do about it. I guess that's not true. I can move Felix to over here. Shoeless to here. And then have Lysithea dance for all of them.
Well done.
I needed that.
There we go. Now, Hubert is available, still with Stride, to come and deal with this guy. Just bam!
You could have at least tried.
I should really invest in heavy armor for Edelgard when I replay this route. Clearly, I was sleeping on it. She does... I highly enjoy the heavy armors. Like, I make no qualms about that. But even better is the skills it gives you. Heavy armor arts are slow, but if you can get heavy armor on a unit that is not naturally as slow as a tank, those minus weights are godsends. All right, Bernie, come take your shot. Ingrid, as I expected, is kind of going to be scary, so I'm going to make sure that I take what benefits I can now.
Whoa, did I get stronger?
Ooh, it's no strength. Still, you're getting more magic. Excuse me. You need to hit things.
I am back.
You.
The family thing.
So if I move Shoeless to here, don't attack, just sort of hang out. Equip your gauntlets. Felix, you step up next to him. You're gonna get hurt, but you also have really good chances to dodge it. Yeah!
Next time,
yeah, for all Darius. So Ingrid's mad now. All the Pegasus Knights have started moving.
A stronghold for me to seize? Splendid.
There goes Lawrence acting on his own. Guess we've got no choice but to capture the central hill and cover him.
Am I still rocking that counterattack that Kublis gave me a while ago? Huh.
Apparently so.
All right, so I do need to get a little bit concerned now because they have a lot of horsemen coming at me. Lorenz and Leone are both about to be on my ass. And then Hilda's right behind him. But on the other side, I've got Ingrid and her Pegasus squad platoon coming down my neck. And the only people who are left on this side are fucking magic users. I guess these Pegasi all have pretty good, like, not fantastic resilience, but nice in the middle. Ingrid has 23, though. She's not gonna go down to magic. But Elle has 23 protection, so I need her on the left side holding down the fort. With that crazy amount of good defense. Look at all these red lines everywhere. This is just a mishmash. Everybody is everywhere. So you guys are both gonna hit Linhardt for 20 damage. That's gonna hurt like hell. Petra's got a bow, so this is gonna be a good spot to have her turn around. Caspar exists, but can't do a lot in the south, and Ferdy's too far behind to do much either. Okay, so Caspar has a speed of 5. You guys have a speed of 10. So you're actually gonna double him. Wonderful. If I equip the gauntlets instead, now I have a speed of 9. No more doubles. Protection of 12. Linhardt has a protection of 11. So you're still gonna do 19 damage to fucking Caspar too. I have to take these guys out. There's like no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I might be able to survive one of them getting shots in, but not 3. Not even 2. If they focus fire.
Witness Bridget Pride. War feeds my body and mind.
HP in both defenses. Way to be, Petra.
Hey.
I have so far left to go.
And Ash got strength, dex, and speed. Good, good. He also got magic, but I don't care about magic for him. So if Leonhard was to come over here, fire... Yeah, magic is not going to do much against these guys. I don't even have gambits to help me out here. It might honestly be better if I have Bernie step off the ballista, because if she goes and just attacks Ingrid on her own, she's got enough damage to do it. But with the ballista... Actually, with the ballista, yeah, it's because she got that level. So she has damage coming in on her now. If I use the iron bow here, attack speed of 10. 10, 31 versus her 11. So that's 20 damage to Bernie 2. But I'd rather one of these guys hits her than hits Linhardt. Don't miss, Bernie, or else Ingrid's gonna take you out. Yeah, of course Ingrid and Dedue are still terrifying units when you face off against them. Good, okay.
I thought I was dead.
Down goes Ingrid. So that's the biggest threat of the Pegasi on the right side dealt with, unless you're a wall, although that might actually be worse off in FE terms. Oh, getting caught between both armies is dangerous unless you're a wall. I get it. So Lorenz hit Felix, and that hurt. Felix is in a pretty good spot in the woods, but I don't want to, like, if I move him any farther forward, suddenly he's taking damage from way too many sources. This might be something where I have to break out Shoeless. Oh, also, Ignatz can move again. Cool. If I move Shoeless, then Ignatz won't be able to hit me. I've got an avoidance of 28. You have an avoidance of 28. As long as we're both in trees, they have a pretty bad chance of hitting us. Damn it, I really don't want to let Ignatz get a shot on me. But to do that, I'd have to put Tubeless where Felix is. And Felix doesn't have another... I have to. I'm sorry, I have to take a bathroom break. It's making it hard for me to focus. I'm trying to play through it, but it's just too much. Back in a moment. Okay, so yeah, I'm actually in a bit of a straits right now. I don't have an archer left to take a ballista shot and weaken somebody on the left-hand side. I have Hubie, L. Linhardt's too far away to initiate in combat, but he can heal somebody. Lysithia's also too far away for combat. If I can set up a wall on the stairs, I can engage them all to, like, hopefully work themselves in on this choke point. And then I can have all the magic and ballistas I want wail on them next turn. I think right now I'm too spread out to want to continue combat in the open field, where we're about to get overwhelmed by archers and cavalry. So Felix backing up as much as possible is probably a good idea. I have 13 protection, but plenty of speed. If I stand right here... It's still in the way of a lot, but... 24 and 3, you have 27 and 8. 27 against 13, that's 14 damage. Yeah, I have 42 HP, I should be fine. Just go to unarmed so you have as much avoidance as possible. And hit back when you have the chance. Felix, gonna take a position behind. And then I'll just get L out here right in front along with Tubeless. And whoever wants to attack will get to attack. Keep your axe equipped for now, yes. Gonna let, you're still going for Bernie, that's fine. I'm gonna let you hop up here and assist heal Felix. That's some faith experience. Lysithia can go behind you and heal up Linhardt.
Thanks.
Casper's behind, and Hubert. If you step here, you're gonna attract attention from Lorenz, who has 22 and low speed. No other archers can get in range of that? Okay. If you want to take that shot, Lorenz, you are welcome to try, because it takes heat off of Felix, and you're just gonna die. Oi, oi, that hurts.
Hey.
But she had her close counter, so it's all good.
Yeah, Lawrence is gone.
Hardly worth my time.
Wonderful, good. One less noble douchos to worry about here.
This is harder than expected.
Hubert! I got a double shot with unarmed. I'm just that fast. That's great.
Practice yields
That would have been quad. That would have been a quad had you initiated.
Yeah, I know. But I'm okay with just punching people to death. All right, this is good. This is good. Less crazy worrisome than I had anticipated. And now Ignatz has presented himself to me for Ignatz to go and, I mean, for Casper to go and kill. Ignatz is who I'm killing. I don't have the damage for it. Fuck. Casper, you suck.
Wow.
Why is he so low on attack? The holy monks are taking away from it by 1. Okay. You have 10 defense rating. I guess we just have to let Ferdy participate here. Yeah, if I have him do disturbance, there's no counterattack. That's some authority work. Good, that'll lower some of your stats a bit. So now Caspar can step in and get the kill shot. Yep, Iron Axe is all I need.
Right makes might, right?
Okay, so that's you dead. I should probably deal with Leonie. She wants to do 27 damage to me next turn. I don't know how that's going to happen, but it is.
I have a personal...
She has Defiant Strength. Grants Strength plus 8 when HP is below 25%.
That's it.
So who's still at the 14 and under level?
It's dangerous.
Petra's too far away to involve in combat right now, so we'll just work on getting her up. I don't want to impregnable wall the mages before they have a chance to do anything, but I can move forward the wall by 1 space. I feel like these guys up north are just going to go get their asses handed to them, and there's not a lot I can do about it. Because they're charging at the lions, and soon we will get to see the king make his move. But I think I've already killed more than that amount of units on my own in the south, so maybe now's a good time to branch a couple units north and go attack those guys. Because I'm already cleaning up in the south here. If I can move L up north, since L has 9 resilience. Yeah, if I move L and Hubert up north, they can probably make a move on these guys. He's got a vulnerary, so he's fine. Although what I should actually do is kill this guy, so that Bernie can have her turn on the ballista.
You could have at least tried.
Okay, and then we can do this. Actually, I should hold off on the ballista until I know who needs the shot. I might need to kill somebody on the left-hand side. I've got Linhart, Felix, and Shublis. And Shublis should probably be healed first. Hilda. Forgot you were here. I do have Axebreaker. So she's not... If I use a sword, there's not a lot she could do to me. But I don't have a very good sword on me is the problem. I have a B rank, and for some reason, I only have given Felix an iron.
Being mindful.
What do I have in the convoy? 11 Armor Slayer and Steel Sword Plus. The Steel Sword Plus I could probably get away with and do quite a bit of damage to her. I still don't know if it'll be enough to kill. The Iron Sword has a might of 5. That's got a might of 10. So instead of doing 11 times 2, I do 16 times 2, and that's not enough to kill. Like, she is the scary one. She's got the speed to double me right now. Wait, why would you double me? Why would you double me? You have a speed of 7. I have a speed of...
She's
15.
She's probably gonna switch to the mace.
The mace is only slower by, faster by 6. That would give her 13 speed, which still isn't enough to even overcome mine, let alone double with it.
I know it's one of her abilities. It's the... Oh.
Oh, she has darting blow. Frig. Okay, well that means I have to deal with her now. Linhardt or Lysithea will be available to kill Leonie, so that should be fine. So if I move Shoebless up, like I can actually just have Shoebless do this right now. The problem is that he's gonna take a 17 damage hit. I could Draining Blow, which will heal me. Could Fading Blow and move to the other side. Neither of those will do enough to kill. But it has a chance of crit, and then Felix is available to get the kill shot. Let's go for this. Man, yeah, heal for 11. That's good. That leaves me in a better spot than I would have been otherwise. Faraway Knight has 24 attack. Lysithea has 10, so that'll be 14 damage. She can take 1 hit for 14. Even if she didn't, this is not... Like, people who fall in this fight aren't dead forever. The game gives me that, I'm going to accept that. See, what I would really love here is to be able to land something without her getting a counterattack. Because that counterattack is going to leave me very weak. The Iron Sword is guaranteed to get the shot, but... Onslaught would kill, but it's only a 50% chance. Because Felix is awful with authority. So this might be one of those spots where it's good to have Bernie take a shot here, because I can lower her to 11 damage. Then Felix can get the one shot. Just a bam! Good.
You're weak.
Assist, physic up on you. Good. That's everyone. Imagine if that wasn't the case. We won! But now Black Eagles is the only class. Oops. Everybody else is just dead.
Too easy.
Felix is running away with this. I didn't want him to be somebody that I leaned on so heavily here, but...
I can feel the difference.
He's not a secondary character this time around. He is...
Not quite what I was after.
Standing up from, you know, all of the shit that is the Black Eagles right now, it's not a very high bar to overcome, but he is. He's rising above it. Dorothea has had two levels now in a row where she only got 2 points. That is a damn shame because she is somebody that I really wanted to use often and love and appreciate. This is why I didn't bother raising authority with Felix at all. Neither did I in my first run, but by the time you get to like C rank battalions, just the stat bonuses they give you are more than 5 damage. His ability gives him 5 damage for not worrying about battalions at all, but the damage bonuses you can get from certain battalions and the other stat bonuses more than overcome that. The only thing is that you have to suck it up in the early game give up his 5 damage bonus and force him to train with battalions. It kind of sucks, yeah, but it's in pursuit of a greater goal. What am I at for levels right now? Bernie, Petra, Linhart, Lysithia, and Caspar are still at 15. Felix is off the field until we get to the Blue Lions units. And then I just get to have him attack. So Lysithia do this.
Of course I won.
Get some extra experience for standing next to the prof. This whole run is cursed. This whole run is cursed. All of the benefits I'm getting for New Game Plus are just offsetting the god-awful levels I've been getting.
Entire run your levels have not been good at all.
It's so cursed. I'm gonna have this group on the left move off towards, well here, I'll have Ferdy charge since he can catch up with the units. But I'm gonna have these 4 move off towards Claude.
Well done.
Although that doesn't include a healer. I should include a healer.
I think I'm improving.
I picture Rhea giving a speech about Sothis. Behold this painting depicting the realm saved by the god... Professor, why are you desecrating this holy picture with Dedue's face? There can be only one God. And he walks among us. God, he's such a large boy. Okay, these guys all get to move off towards the center now. So Raph is already out of range. Look at all that attention Raph is bringing on himself. That boy is not gonna last. He's going to die this turn.
With as much health as Raphael has, he is not going to survive that many attacks.
He only has 44. There's like 7 there, 7 there, 22 from Annette. Dedue's doing 17, Sylvain's doing 13. Yeah, he's gonna die. Edelgard's showing us how it's all done with her avoidance of 2.
2.
It's because
Just
of the
2.
heavy soldiers. It's because of the heavy soldiers. They reduce her avoidance like mad. Okay, good. And Shoeless is the only one that's left. Cool. I can attract the attention, or I guess I don't want to attract attention yet. I just want to kind of move forward. Yeah.
Time is now.
All right, so even Dimitri got in on the fun. Showing why you don't cross Dimitri. My big swinging Ds! My double Ds! It just annihilated Raphael before he got a chance to do anything. Completely and utterly obliterated.
Yeah, he did not stand a chance.
Marianne, regretting her decisions immediately, but being unable to retreat. Alright, I wasn't actually ready for Dimitri to start making moves. I had kind of hoped he would stay put. Because this makes things much more complicated. Most of my best units are on the left side. Sorry, not most of. 3 of my best units are on the left side. I do have Petra, Hubie, and Elle up here. But nobody's available to, like, kill. They all want to go for Marianne, which makes me think if I'm gonna do anything here, it has to be killing Marianne first before they get the chance. Elle, with her 23 protection, might be able to withstand attacks from most of these units. Like, the king will do 11, Dimitri will do 10. She does have 43 HP. But once I get embroiled in that combat, there is no getting out. Like, they're all just gonna keep on my tail.
How much damage will Annette do?
Annette's gonna do 16. Elle does not have a hand axe on her, so she can't even hit back at range on that.
As you wish.
Moving Hubert into range is a bad idea. And the heal tile is giving me extra defense resistance and healing. Like, if I wanted to just have her park here, this is the place to do the defending from. But I also kind of want to kill Marianne. I don't know if that's getting too greedy, though. I think that's getting a little too greedy. It's one unit, and it's going to put myself in a much less advantageous position. Because by standing on here, I'm getting 24, which means I'm taking 0 damage from half these guys. Oh, Banshee does 31 damage. Just one more. One more to prevent all counterattack, and I'd be sitting pretty. Sure, go for this, Petra, since he only does 6 damage. Dedue scares me until I remember that he's a wet paper towel against magic. Well, that's how most armor units tend to be, yep, with his resilience of 1. And if I move Hubie up... I can do some damage against her for sure. I could try for a death crit, but after that, that means everybody's going to be coming after him, and he's only got a protection rating of 7, so that's a bad idea.
I thank you.
You know what, Petra? Save yourself. And since Marianne's going down anyways, I'm not going to make it easier for them. I'd rather they spend a couple attacks trying to take her out. I will choose to shoot Annette instead. So that I also don't have to worry about a counterattack when I go to hit her. She's the dangerous one right now. Well,
I guess hard work does pay
one
off.
of many dangerous ones, but the only one in that crew that can use magic. So she's the most dangerous to Elle. Let's get Lysithea and Ferdy heading off towards the right.
Thanks for helping.
I can take out Claude with just Tubeless, I believe. But I'll let Linhardt go with him. That's a lot of archers, and I don't have a way to shoot back against archers. Fuck, this is the risky part here. I need to get them coming at me, but in a way that doesn't leave me completely open. So if I come wait here, we'll let Linhart do what he can to try and keep up. Taking one arrow shot probably isn't bad, and that puts him in a good spot to hit back. Physic heal up on QB.
I think.
I wonder how they made a ballista lethal. Oh, Dimitri. Fuck. So much for take your time with it.
Where was the dude going there?
He's done. The threat is gone, so he's just moving on. Like... Wait, no. What am I talking about? He's probably going south. Oh, he's probably trying to hit the other stairs out. Don't kill Annette. Ah, I wanted that. Okay, so what do we got going on here? Felix, there's almost nobody left for you to fight. Oh, also, what am I fucking doing? I completely forgot. This is a story battle. Planting my flag right here to undo it all. Ferdy, go get yourself killed. Go get yourself horribly, utterly killed. Unequip all weaponries. Wait. Everybody else, pull back, retreat. We have to let the tradition run its course. Ferdinand's just like, oh, why do we keep doing this? I wanted to. Can't we just like all have a nice battle for once? Like, no, Ferdy. You forget yourself. This is what we must do. Because you don't learn your damn lessons. I am learning. Didn't you see? I made things. I worked for things. I'm understanding Bernadetta better. It's like, yeah, you have done something. You've made some step. Good for you. It's not enough. Continue to die for me. I unequipped him. It's impossible for him to get a crit and keep winning. Bam! So no dialogue against Dedue for Felix. Okay, all good. Since we're undoing all this anyways, I figured now's as good a time as any to try and see if maybe Felix has unique dialogue with Dimitri. That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, there we go.
Will he have?
I don't know. We'll see. Dimitri didn't say nothing.
Can't move. Can't lift my weapon any longer.
After successes on the battlefield, morale for the Blue Lion House is increased, and all members of their house now have boosted stats for this battle. Oh! So there's a marked punishment if you let the CPUs fight each other too much. That never happened to me before.
So shameful. How could I fall like this?
Oh, suck it up, princess. There. He's been dealt with. Okay, let's all rewind time now, because that's just what I had to have happen.
Okay, rewind.
There we go, right here. Okay, so Elle gets some work there.
I will prevail.
If I was to attack Dimitri, he's definitely fast enough to double me. Like, this is an even match right here. In their Lord clothes. I can hit harder, but he can double and has... In fact, I think, given 2 turns, he would come out on top of this. So, Dimitri, even when controlled by the CPU, like, even... does not fuck around. Whew. Yeah, he's scary. He's scary, boy. You're gonna memorize his,
scary.
You're gonna memorize his defeat quote by the end of this. Of course I am. How could I fall like this? Ugh. So I can end you. I could also do some damage to Dimitri, but like barely any. He's got about as much HP as an Armor Knight, or defense as an Armor Knight. So take this guy out. Just get him out of the center of everything.
Battle.
Linhardt's still not close enough to hit anything.
Put me in there.
Caspar can hit this guy, so let's, yeah, put you to work.
What a jump.
Ace, great. Come on, Caspar.
I'm just getting started.
Okay, okay, you got speed. You got a 4-pointer.
Yeah, speed and dex.
Meanwhile, Mercy, dominating the battlefield that she's not even deployed on with a 6-point level up. Hi.
Stay focused. You fought well.
Okay. So that's 2 of the archers down.
Another step forward.
Dimitri's gonna take care of that other one for me. Which means that we're pretty much cleared up here. I have to move Petra so that the God King doesn't get to her.
Get the victory.
But there's not a lot I can do to keep Dimitri from doing what he's gonna do. I think it's best to let him go for the archer. Because if I put anybody in his way, that unit's gonna die instead. Even when Caspar does a decent job, he gets upstaged.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. As you wish.
Or Caspar.
So we'll let Hubert do this.
For Lady Edelgard.
Good.
Another skill master.
So that's Monk mastered. Petra, I'm gonna have do this real quick.
A great help.
Just
unexpected.
Gambit boost them up.
I'll go.
Felix, hang around, but don't really do anything for the time being. Bernie's already gone.
Leave it to me.
Lysithea can be on heal duties.
You inspire.
Good. Who's left? If I sent Ferdinand at him, that's not awful, because Ferdinand has the speed to not get doubled. But there's still no reason to poke the bear right now. Let Dimitri do what Dimitri gonna do. Swinging that big honkin' lance around that I never let him use, personally. Yup, Dedue is going for Bernadetta. Because she can't hurt him. She can't stop him.
Okay, then.
I'm gonna have her do some authority experience instead. Just use your gambit, use your wall.
Huh, thanks.
Build that authority up. Now, Hubert, what can you do? Actually, I know what you can do. I'm gonna have Elle step up first. Interesting, now he can't double me. If I use the training sword, I double him. I wonder what that was.
what was his...
Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it was probably because of the boosted stats. That's what it was.
So, it is time to cross blades.
Maybe.
I never imagined such a day would come to pass.
If the Empire and the Kingdom go to war, we'll be able to fight as much as we please.
I'm sorry, but that is not something to joke about. The thought of fighting you is troubling at best.
In that case, I wonder when you'll be able to stomach facing me in battle. Do you need a few moments?
Too bad, you will have no moments. I'm coming for you now, Dimitri. Alright, that's good. So who else? Petra's only 14. Maybe I can do this. Yes! Yes, she can. With exactly everything that's left in this iron sword.
Perfect.
Who said I was joking?
Hard work created this.
Like, oh. Oh no. Oh, this is bad.
I fear I cannot fight any longer. I'm sorry, everyone. Please continue onward to victory.
Okay, so now Petra can go get the chest. I'll worry about Dedue when he gets in range of me, but for now, yeah, Petra's gonna go for the chest, and all of these guys can move off towards Claude. Another dude that I have to take out before we're done here.
Thank you.
Can I attract just Sylvain here? Short spear, steel lance. Sure, Ferdy, go attract the other cavalier. Oh, you have a ranged weapon, right.
This is a great chance for me to find out if the Sword of the Creator really is all it's cracked up to be. On that note, you'd better not surrender too quickly.
Claude, you better get used to the taste of dirt, because you're going to be kissing it really soon. Yeef! Yeef! Caspar does not do too hot against this guy. He's just got too much defense. Like a protection of 13 when I'm hitting you with weak-ass gauntlets. They're fast, but they don't have the power to punch through defense if your basic strength isn't anything to write home about, and he only has 16. He's kind of weak. He's kind of really weak. So Fading Blow does 9. Bombard would do 12. Yeah, go for that. Wait, what about Lysithea? What can you do? You obviously have close counter, so yeah, it doesn't matter what I do, you're gonna hit back. All my best spells slow me down too much. Swarm Z lowers your speed, though, I think.
Perfect comprehension.
All right, so Mage mastered there. Caspar, can you take him out now? If I hit you with... Okay, so now he's slow enough that the gauntlets will hit 4 times, but it's still not enough damage. There we go. Fast enough for the Iron Axe to kill ya. And boosh. Good, good.
I hate to say it, but it seems we're at a stalemate.
Okay, now everybody else can move off towards the right. All the biggest problems have been dealt with. Sorry, 2 of the biggest problems have been dealt with. We've still got a God King running around.
I still got Dedue, Sylvain, and Mercy.
That's no, none of them are problems. Only Dedue. So if I step up to here, I want to do as much damage as I can without killing. There we go. Meyer B. Leaves you with a single hit point.
That's close.
I just have a thing for torturing red-headed cavaliers. What can I say?
Any experience is worth having.
But Birdie was more orange.
He's a redhead. He's absolutely a redhead. Annette is a redhead too. Orange hair is a redhead.
The mark of nobility.
Down goes Sylvain. Oh, great. Dedue wants to come for, Hubert now. That's a problem.
No.
I don't really have anyone at the ready that can get in the way, and he's also injured. And Linhardt has taken his turn. And if Dedue gets there, he's gonna... It's not death, but he's gonna really heavily smack Hubert around. Like, the only thing I can do is put my 2 available units in front of Dedue and pray that they can take the hit better than Hubert can. He's got a protection of 8, 13 and 12. They absolutely can. They have nearly 40 HP and more protection than he does. They're definitely not going to get doubled. They just have to be able to take an attack of 34, which they can. Oh boy, it's still not going to be fun, though. Yes, if I can onslaught you... That's authority training, and... Now you can't move. Great, great. Good job, Felix.
Sorry.
And the king has a target locked. Oh, wait, he's still throwing his axe around. Kind of forgot he could do that.
Right, he has a hand axe.
Well, a short axe, the better hand axe.
It could get rough.
Do it again. Continue hitting him.
Let's try our plan.
You need the authority work. He's close to E+. He's really close to E+. We still got gambits to spend. Dusker heavy soldiers with their line of lances, that's spent. Casper has stride. Petra has impregnable wall. Bernie has impregnable wall. Retribution, disturbance, flash fire arrows. You don't need the training. Retribution. Sure, just use retributions on people. It's free training.
I thank you.
Thanks.
We'll make sure that Felix remains protected.
Still unstoppable.
That's bad. Okay, Fuck it, just end. throwing axes at my little Bernie. Dedue, she's a fragile twig. Do you want to actually kill her?
Please.
Killer Lance, okay? Now I can Gambit.
Well done.
Boost you
You'll
all.
be repaid.
My Scythia is able to hop up and drop a quick heal.
I owe you one.
Okay, Faith did a bunch of upgrading.
Apologies.
And I can heal my Scythia. So Felix is spent. Hubert is not yet. But I forgot to move him forward, so he still can't get in range to do his arrow things. If I get to here, you're gonna come at me, so this... Not a... I'm trying to justify that this isn't a terrible idea, and yet I just can't hurt the man. No matter what I do. Exactly what I expect out of Dedue.
He has too much defense.
I have to hit him with magic. Hubert's the only one that can do this right now.
You could have at least tried.
Okay, so there goes you.
Unexpected.
Use her last one. Okay, I need to attract you. Let's just set Ferdinand right here. Keep your lance equipped. Everybody else just sort of gather around. Okay, good. Nice and basic. Casper somewhere nearby so that Petra can reach him with her ability, because she also could use the authority training.
Leave it to me. Appreciate it.
Quick heal up. Let you do your physic heal up down there. So who's at what? Everybody is 15 or 16. Good, so I've balanced things out pretty well. Good for you, Bernie. Who still has gambits, though? I forgot about that again. Retribution, Impregnable Wall, Retribution, Dance, Impregnable, Stride, Disturbance, Onslaught, Flashfire Arrows, Line of Lances. There we go. L has it. I'll just do 40 damage to you really quickly.
Okay. Hold on, I just need to do 40 damage.
It's using soldiers from your own kingdom. It's fine. Okay. I am in no rush to end this fight, so I'm going to make sure that everybody spends all their gambits. Except for Hubert, since he doesn't need the boosts.
Thanks so much. A great help.
One more turn for Petra to do hers, and then Elle can basically just, like, line of lances the guy to super death.
It's not over?
Actually, yeah, that's not a bad idea. I could tempt him out right now. Then hit the priest with Elle's line of lances after it's been, like, dumbed down so that she doesn't kill him. Oh, you're not gonna come and hit Hubert because he's got too much resistance. I see. All right then, I'll stand out here. I left but even Linhardt's AI is lazy. Hmm? What do you mean? Oh, fuck. I have counterattack on. Well, Wasn't paying attention to that.
Is the end of this year's Battle of the Eagle and Lion. And the winners
How
are
that's not Linhart's AI. That
the Black Eagles.
Thank you for your hard work, everyone. I dare say that prize is as good as ours.
That was Mercedes, because that was the Fargus, Blue Lions.
yeah, that we have Linhart. That how can that be Linhart if we have him?
There you go. That's Linhart's spot when you're not Black Eagles.
Edelgard, Professor, that was a spectacular battle. You both fought exceptionally well.
Complete and utter defeat. I would hate to make an enemy of you two.
No need to get carried away with praise. I know you both feel we won by a paper-thin margin, and I won't deny it. If we were to fight again, there's no telling who would prevail.
We would. Professor, please, a little humility. No, we kicked their ass.
What do you think, Professor?
They were nothing. Pfft.
Professor? Well, I suppose it's okay to let victory go to your head just this once.
In any case, I hope the day never comes when we have to put this experience to use.
Agreed. I would hate to know a future in which I'm forced to cross swords with you.
True, although the Battle of the Eagle and Lion was originally named after a war between the Empire and the Kingdom. But that's all in the past. I'm sure even the name will one day fade from the pages of history.
That'd be nice.
How admirable, Teach. On that note, I have a proposition. When we get back to Garreg Mach, let's have a grand feast to break down the walls between our respective houses. And by a grand feast, I mean a fairly regular feast in the dining hall.
It would be a fine opportunity to get to know each other better. Count me in.
So be it. Let's plan to meet up on the night we return. Is that okay with you, Professor?
Yeah, gonna be good. Let's all chat.
Seeing such a big smile on your face is a rare gift. It makes me feel like I can maybe relax a little too.
Awkward laughing.
It's finally over. There are way too many strangers at that feast.
Hold up. The chimes. The chimes are turning this regular music into another riff on the main theme. Have I never heard this before?
Don't know, but it's cool.
I keep listening to the credits music of this game, so this makes it a really heavy, a riff on a very heavy song.
Put your chin high, Bernie. It was a chance for you to have growth.
But everyone was acting so friendly. It was overwhelming.
Linhart, I wasn't done talking to you. If those Alliance guys came at it from here, and those Kingdom guys came from there...
I know. We'd have been able to take them out all at once. I heard you. I'm going to bed.
Did anyone get the feeling that there were already couples forming? That's not really fair, is it?
I feel you, Dorothea.
I wanted to sneak off with someone too.
I was hoping for some tea after our meal anyway. Would you care to join me?
I suppose I can settle for you just this once, Ferdy.
Ow.
Until today,
Savage.
I thought it would fall to me to command and guide our ranks all by myself. But with you leading us, I've gotten to experience what it's like to fight alongside everyone. And I've realized how happy it makes me, fighting under your command. The Emperor doesn't take orders from anyone. It's their duty to stand alone and lead the entire Empire. But maybe it's better to have someone to rely on.
Yeah.
So that you can support and guide each other through the darkness.
I thought that's what you had Hubert for. Nah, I'm unfit to guide an emperor. Nah, it's fine.
I may be heir to the Imperial throne, but first and foremost, I'm your grateful student. That will never change. Even when I fulfill my destiny and become the Emperor, I told you long ago that I wish to enlist you in the service of the Empire. Well, I take it back.
Ferdinand B. Iyer. I'm sorry, that was good.
Now I wish only for your continued guidance during my eventual reign.
Don't just hide away in the corner, Professor. You're the reason we're celebrating.
It's because of you that I've had the courage to leave my room for a bit each day. I'm so grateful, Professor!
We were all just discussing how well you led us. Remarkable!
Your guidance is without parallel, Professor. I have had practicing of that phrase.
Aw, Petra's adorable.
Your training's been top-notch. Really?
Whatever would we do without you? I have had the opportunity to experience much. Please allow me to offer you my gratitude once more, Professor.
I feel the same. You are something special, my teacher.
It's weird experiencing all this again from a different house.
During the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Quite versatile.
I don't know if it felt like... I don't remember what it was like to come back from the meal on the Blue Lion's house. I know that they're all still, like, they still fawn over the professor, but that one felt a little more... I don't know, it might just be that I don't remember it, but that one there felt heartfelt and personal. Like, very, very soul-warming, as opposed to anything with any amount of formality.
Comparing against their performance at the mock battle of the Great Tree Moon, the students have grown significantly. It is clear that this is a result of your guidance.
In appreciation of your efforts and to show our high hopes for the future of your students, I award you with this. Please continue to instruct your students as a model teacher.
So, you've made good use of all my power after all.
It pains me to assign such a disturbing mission to you during such a blessed moment in time. However, next month your assignment will be to journey to Ramire Village to investigate an abnormal occurrence.
Right, this one, where Solon makes his appearance.
Ramire Village. If I recall, you've been there with your father many times.
Abnormal occurrence?
I have yet to ascertain the details, but it would seem the villagers have been acting strangely. I have already dispatched the knights to verify the authenticity of this information. They should be back shortly.
I pray this is not a bad omen. May the goddess protect you all.
Pretty sure it's a bad omen. Pretty sure this is gonna go terribly.